Every day is like a routine. I find myself waking up in my bed just like any normal human being, and I get my robe on looking like a real man. I turn off my fan, which I use for white noise at night, my humidifier I turn off as well. Make my bed just to feel like I have some sense of organization for the rest of the day. Same thing when it comes to meditation. This is great for mindfulness, for keeping your body at ease, setting yourself up right for the morning, and visualizing the rest of the day. Then I change into my gym clothes, expose myself to the sun for that sweet vitamin D. Make sure to get some water in because it's water. And then I do my calisthenics for the day. I just do a pretty basic thing, 100 push-ups followed by 100 different variations of ab exercises, and then squats. Take my vitamin B12 and get ready for the day. Now this is my routine, and I think it adds a lot to my life. Now, as with many things, I think routine has a lot of variation here, particularly in the way that it affects us psychologically. Because oftentimes when we do the same thing every single day with no change, we may become complacent. And so that's what I've noticed happens with me at times. And so I think if you really want to change your life, stepping outside of your comfort zone is key. And creating a new routine is optimal, and making sure that this routine may not last forever, but it might be the right step forward to something greater for you. I'm back home. My mom recently told me that a tree fell down at our place, like in our front yard. No one was hurt, but man, oh my god, like I just see like this one car. Look at this. And I know I'm driving while recording, you know, responsibility at its finest, but I'm going slow, guys. Of course, maybe that's no excuse. But yeah, this is crazy. So I think I have to like park on another street. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, turning off the camera now.
Biggest, oldest trees, you'd never think they'd fall down, but they, you know?
Okay.
Got on top of Bella to block her if like a tree were to hit her. I heard like, sounded like glass shattering.
Yeah, that car was destroyed.
Yeah.
Everything is like it was like it imploded or something.
You should have seen, like, Mom and I kept hearing like thumps and stuff. Like, oh, I wonder what tree fell now. And then
Just so happens that it's the exact one in our front yard. This camera is actually pretty good in the dark. I mean, of course we have a light up here, but you ready for me to go to Taiwan?
No! Last week he was like, can you send me a picture of my diploma? So I was like, hey, at least we get to go to his graduation in China. You can tell your children, you can tell your grandchildren that you went to school in China.
Yeah, for sure.
He sometimes has his good days, sometimes he has his bad days. Today's a bad day.
Yeah. Yo, this is happening everywhere with these trees, dude. This tree like directly hit that car. That's crazy.
Hey, Eric, do me a favor.
Huh?
Don't leave your dirty clothes in your room. Just put them by the washing machine.
Okay.
Because, boy, woo!
There, look,
They have a certain room. Your mom and your sister are watching all those manly men cut the trees up.
Yep.
There's a couple of manly women in there, too. They
and
have
they're
beards
like these
that are
big
thicker than the
logs.
men.
Sounds like female dwarves in Lord of the Rings. What should I translate for the vlog?
What you should translate is...
Why do we have nor'easters in New Jersey? Dad thinks that Boogie is a moron
Look at that, he's
and Bella
carrying
is
it.
just
It's like world's
stupid.
strongest
How's this
man.
lighting?
That's great.
He shouldn't. Manly women die last.
How come people with humps on their
Where you
back?
go?
Look, Harry, look, Bear, look at that boosh.
Why don't you try to lift one of them, Harry?
No, he's not allowed.
In one of my prior vlogs, I saw this fortune that said, "You are what you think about all day long." If I think about like Boogie or something, am I just gonna become a rabbit? Is this how? And I actually started hearing this from a lot of influencers online, a lot of motivational speakers, and I didn't really take it seriously when I first read that, but it is actually quite true. This is actually why a lot of people end up dissociating themselves from people in their lives that they feel are toxic, or people that they feel detriment their personal lives in one way, shape, or form. It's because that when you surround yourself with people that have negative thoughts or use scapegoating as a tactic to get through life, then you may find yourself thinking the same thing, and then you eventually become that person. And for those of you lucky enough to catch yourself before you do, getting out of that situation is best. So understanding a good routine from a bad one is key. Not becoming complacent is even more so. And understanding that the people that you surround yourself with can significantly influence your life. So if you look yourself in the mirror like I did and understand who you are, where you want to go, both physically and mentally, then that's most of the battle right there. It's really taking action that counts the most. So I bring this up to remind myself and most of all you guys, your dreams mean more than you can imagine. The worst thing you could do to yourself is have regrets in the future as to the current circumstances you subject yourself to now. You really have more power than you think you do. So have a think on that, guys. And you know what time it is.
3, 2, 1, go.
Harry's Chinese blog.
So stupid.
All right, so I'm actually just going to teach you guys a pretty useful sentence as opposed to one that's just funny. But I think it's, it has some humor to it. So we're going to be going over, where's the bathroom? This is a pretty useful sentence, of course, because wherever you go, you're going to need to use a bathroom, I guess, at some point. So hopefully the place you're going to has some Chinese speaking people. All right. Sorry for my weird ass handwriting. So the sentence is 厕所在哪儿? Okay, so here it is, guys. We got where's the bathroom, right? So that's what it looks like in simplified characters, right? But I'm introducing on this channel traditional characters as well, because I do, of course, plan on going to Taiwan, so the main kind of writing system there is based on traditional. So I think that would be good for, of course, just everyone to learn in one way, shape, or form, because it's still used, and I think it's just as important as simplified. So basically what I'm doing here is, if the simplified character is the same as the traditional, I just have a horizontal line. I know that could be mistaken for a character in Chinese, but I guess I didn't really think that far ahead, and this is a permanent marker. So yeah, we got the traditional version of 厕 for 厕所. 厕所, by the way, is toilet. And so at the bottom here we have the literal translation. So 厕所 is toilet, 在 is at, and 哪儿 is where. For 厕所, the only traditional character that you have here is the 厕. That's the only thing different. Traditional remains the same for 所, 在, and 哪. And then for R, you have something different here with traditional, but you can kind of gauge that it's like pretty similar. The bottom part is the same for simplified here. But yeah, pretty basic stuff, guys. Hopefully this helped. If you ever want to find out where the bathroom is, then that's all you got to ask. Now, another thing you can use for bathroom is 浴室, but the problem with this is that it's actually sometimes referred to as the shower room. In fact, that's actually mainly what it's referred to as in China. So I've used this, or I tried to use it in Beijing, asking for the public bathroom, and it works, because they understand what you mean, but usually I think it's referred to as a room by which, of course, you bathe, you shower, and stuff like that. So if I'm just talking out of my ass right now, then whatever. But I think that's the case, that this is normally referred to as just like a room for bathing, because there's apparently, there's a difference. So to be safe, just ask for the toilet. And anyways, whatever you use, it's no big deal. They'll understand. One more time. 厕所在哪儿? So try that out, practice it, and now you know where the bathroom is, or you'll find out once you ask. Okay, peace out, guys.